Because I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie
with AshHoles.
I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
Still feeling under the weather, but I decided to do a review anyway. And today we're doing the Montecristo Espada. I always enjoy smoking a cigar that has an interesting story, and this cigar does have quite a bit of a history behind it. So pretty much the guys at Plasencia Tobacco allowed the Montecristo Grupo de Maestros to have unlimited access to their tobaccos and facilities. And out of that kind of collaboration came the Espada, which is a Nicaragua Puro. So pure Nicaraguan tobacco from the Plasencia farm, blended by the Grupo de Maestros at Montecristo. Here's the interesting thing. The filler is from Jalapa, Nicaragua, right? And the filler is Jalapa, Oentepe, and Condega tobacco. So it pretty much get a taste of every single region. And I think that's quite nice. Quick little commentation on the structure. The structure is actually phenomenal. If you can see, very well shaped, not toothy at all, smooth like butter. Also, I love how they have this little cap on the foot. I did take out the giant fucking cellophane that was around it. That's the one part I hate. I hate giant fucking cellophanes. It's pretentious and it's fucking annoying. And yeah, so we do it because it protects the cigars. Get the fuck out of here. Most cigar companies don't do that, and their cigars are just fine. But you want to protect the cigars. The foot, I get. The foot breaks all the time. But I don't understand why the fuck they have to put a giant ass fucking, band in the middle of it. Bullshit. Sweetness is definitely the name of the game. This wrapper smells very, very, very sweet. It doesn't seem like it's been fermented that much. It looks like it's a nice sun-grown. Very thin too, so I don't expect this wrapper to give off too much flavor. But it does have a very nice honey smell to it. As far as the wrappers go, a very earthy, musky smell. Oh, almost burns my nostrils when I smell it. Kind of like oh, God, swear to God, this cigar tastes like Tide detergent. What the fuck?
So is there any money, any income that you expect to be generated from
I'm trying to record a video, buddy. 1 second. You know what? The one thing that, you can talk shit about Montecristo cigars as much as you want, but their draw is always so fucking good. That's because they do employ some of the best rollers out there. Their blenders, I don't know, but their rollers are fucking off the hook. Before I do speak about the flavor, one thing that I do want to point out is, if you ever do buy a box of these, which I do suggest you should, because online they are worth it, let them sit. And I know this is going to be tough, let them sit for 1 year, because that will make them about 1 million times better. Take them out of the cello, let them just chill out. As far as the flavor goes, fresh ones like these definitely start off very woody, sweet. Do you taste any sweetness? Maybe a little bit of cinnamon, but not anything crazy. Well, the girl's shooting at us again. Look at this. Boom, shoot, come on, shoot, pow, pow, boom, pow, 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 pow. Dude, this girl's been shooting at me all day. I swear to God, I have no fucking idea who this kid is. But this chick keeps riding up on me and fucking going with her fucking balloon gun. Look, she's coming back. It's okay, don't worry. We're gonna ignore her and keep working on this review. So, sweet, woody. This is Nicaraguan, so I'm expecting a little bit more leather later on. Pew, 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 pew. And I'm expecting a little bit more leather later on. But for right now, it's actually pretty smooth. Definitely aged ones are better. That beautiful ash, man. That's what I'm talking about. Montecristo rollers, beautiful bust. As far as flavors go, like most cigars, the sweetness did back up. But God, what a smooth Nicaraguan pure. I swear, it's really, 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 really delicious. Because the leather and the earth that I taste from this cigar kind of mixes together a little bit very, very nicely. Neither one is too overpowering, and that's why this cigar is the fucking shit. Sorry, camera was a little dirty. One thing I gotta say is, it is getting a little bit more spicier, which I don't mind. It's not getting so spicy where I'm like, oh, I can't believe how spicy it's getting. But it is just getting a little spicy enough for me to be like, whoa, I wonder if this is gonna get more spicy. Earth is definitely the name of the game. It does taste very earthy. Pepper, not really. And a sweet little hint of cinnamon. As we get about an inch away from the band, I gotta say, it's not getting as harsh as I thought. There's still a little bit of that spice. Luckily, no bitter yet. Smoke reduction is great, and earthiness is pretty much the predominant note. And dare I say, a little nutty maybe on the background. You know, for something with so much Nicaraguan tobacco, I expect a little bit more cacao notes. No cacao notes, mostly just earth. Nice, solid. Earth burn is so fucking nice. Construction is fucking impeccable. The one thing I will say is that the leatheriness is definitely picking up. Look, I got like sparkles on both sides. I feel like an angel. Oh! Like I was saying, the leather is seeming to make a resurgence, kind of moving past the earthiness, which was the predominant note up to this point. The pepper is also picking up. I would consider this a medium full cigar, and it is kicking my ass a little bit. I think I'm gonna give this one a couple more inches and call it a day. Puros are like a double-edged sword, right? For one, you can really get the deep, dark, strong taste of the tobacco just because it's all from the same region, the same soil, the same climate. So you kind of get, you know, like the full brunt of what the tobacco is supposed to taste like. The only thing that you lack is complexity, right? When you have a cigar where you mix the tobacco from different regions, you pick up the notes and the different characteristics of each leaf, and that is what makes them so unique and full of depth. I'm not complaining. The cigar is good. It's just that it's only one-dimensional. There's not really much stuff going on, and at least it makes up for it with good flavor. As I get past the band, the pepperness, definitely, the spiciness definitely doesn't pick up. Make sure that at least towards the middle of this cigar, you do have something to sip on, water, maybe in. I wouldn't think this would go well with beer, but definitely a nice whiskey, for sure. Nothing sweet. This doesn't feel like it would go well with sweet, so a water or a whiskey, maybe something peated. That sounds good. So about another inch in, I think I'm done. It's just getting a little too powerful for me. Good smoke overall, though. I did enjoy it. I do have a couple of Espadas in my humidor, just because I know after about a year of sitting, they do become much. So about another inch in, I think I'm done. It's just getting a little too powerful for me. Good smoke overall, though. I did enjoy it. I do have a couple of Espadas in my humidor, just because I know after about a year of sitting, they do become much better. They have a price point on a retail of about $12, which I think is worth it for a nice Nico Puro cigar. Cap, it starts nice, a little earthy with a little bit of nut, a little bit of sweetness as well, until it gets to about the halfway point, where then it becomes something more leathery, and the pepper starts, the spice starts kicking in. You know what I mean? So there's this evolution, but it's almost an evolution of every Nico Puro cigar, so it's not something unique like the Casa Cuba or whatever. Do I think it's worth the price point? Yeah, I think everybody should give this one a go, because as far as Nicaraguan lovers like me, it's definitely worth it. And other than that, yes, the review's done. Already out. I love cigars. Blah, blah, blah.